Good morning, everybody. It is October 1st. Wow, bird migration is happening. Oh, it's happening so hot and heavy right now. It is incredible to watch. And this plant right here is fueling some of these migratory birds. Any guesses? It is in the Polygonaceae family. This is climbing false buckwheat. I will put the scientific name in the description. And we have been watching some non-migratory birds feasting on these. First, the northern cardinals, but then lately I have been seeing rose-breasted grosbeaks in here just chowing down. So I had to come over and take a look. And this is a vine. It is a native vine, and it is climbing throughout the spice bush shrub zone. It really likes this sort of habitat of part shade and rich soil. And that is what is right here. This, if you recognize from following us for a while, is the black walnut that we call the magic zone because the soil is just really fantastic for growing plants. So I wanted to take a look at this, and you'll see that there are some winged seed pods right in there. And I opened one up, and check it out. There is why the seed-eating birds are here. This little black, beautiful seed. They sit here in the shrubs and they grab one seed pod after another, remove the seed from the seed husk, and proceed to the next one. And it's been day after day. So this is a pretty important plant. It's obviously really liked by them. I was reading about this plant, and they also host a lot of different leaf miners and moth caterpillars. And then it provides great nesting habitat for birds and cover because it is a pretty aggressive vine. It can climb up to 20 feet, and it can even smother some small shrubs. But what we always think about is your cost-benefit analysis. And so this is a perennial vine, but it does die back to the ground every year, so your shrubs are just fine. And how does it reseed itself? Well, besides being perennial and coming back from the main plant, it does reseed itself. But we didn't plant it here. So how did it get here? Well, either some of those beautiful black seeds didn't digest in a bird and they were pooped out, or they have remained in the seed bank. And we have witnessed some really amazing plants coming back from a seed bank. So that's just what's in the soil and maybe hasn't been able to grow because it hasn't had the right conditions. Say maybe it's been mowed or it's been covered in trash, which is what was happening here. And then the right conditions come back, just like this, rich soil, part shade, no trash, no mowing, and here they are again. They're like, woohoo, I get to grow, and they do it. And that is amazing to us. The resiliency of the land is just remarkable. Now I'm going to scan up here into this really white sky. It's going to blind you all, but you can see some of that vine. That's the green in the foreground hanging from the de-leafed spice bush, just because the spice bush have already dropped their leaves. Now because it's gorgeous, look at that, just the outline of that walnut. There's a lot of weeping happening above me, and that is from the Swainson's thrushes. There's a whole flock of them up there, and there have been Swainson's, gray-cheeked, and wood thrushes up there, and they are eating the berries from Virginia creeper. So these vines, they might behave in a way that challenge us mentally, but they are pretty important for all of these birds that we are working so hard to provide habitat to. So I think we just got to have a mental shift, and we got to love them. We're good with that. You?